Hi, I'm Jenny Garner, and I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on how I got this look and how we can catfish with makeup to look younger. I'm 43, and I'm hoping that my makeup turned out to where I at least look like I'm in my 30s or something. So we will see. In the video, I had really bright lights on me from the makeup mirror, so it actually aged me. So the video that I did did not turn out, but I will show pictures of what I look like without makeup. And we will begin in just a few seconds. Okay, now we're back. I've already washed and moisturized my skin, so I'm going to start with some primer. Okay, so for today, I chose all drugstore brands, so they all should be pretty affordable. And the primer that I chose today is Maybelline's Master Prime. So I'm just going to put some of this on. I haven't opened it yet. And I just do it with my fingers. And this is a silicone-based, I think, primer. It's not going to be good for everybody's skin that's over 40, but it should work for a lot of you. I mean, it's pretty affordable, but I think Maybelline has more than one kind, too. So you could get a color-correcting one, a moisturizing one, and I just got the regular primer base, the 400 one, whatever that one is. Okay, so now I've got that on. So now I'm going to go in with, I need some color corrector. So I'm going to be using Maybelline Master Studios, if you can see that. I think it's coming in backwards. Then we'll use that for my under eyes to hide the dark circles that I get. And that would work for just about anybody. And for this particular one, I put it in here too because it kind of hides the lines. Those laugh lines that we don't like. And then I'm going to take and just blend it out with my sponge. Okay, now that we have, see, it kind of neutralized it so it's not as dark. And it'll look a lot better once I get my foundation on. Now for the foundation, I chose L'Oreal True Match. And I am shade Warm. W1. This is what I've got. Now I'm just going to shake it. And I'm going to put it on my hand. And that's how I get it out. And then I'm going to go back to my beauty blender again. And start applying it. Okay. Now I'm going to put on some translucent powder. And my favorite drugstore one is Sonia Kashuk. And it's just the glow powder. I like the glow powder because it's got like little... It's really finely milled, we'll just say that. So it gives me a better mattifying finish. Now, if you have really dry skin and you're older, I would suggest that you not use any powder at all unless you have to, just in the oily spots, because it can draw attention to our wrinkles. I happen to have mostly oily skin, so I have to have powder or my makeup would just wear off anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to use just a regular old flat brush to put this on, focusing on my under eyes and my eyes so that that shadow will stick. Okay, now we got 3 steps down. So now I'm going to work on my brows. First, I would brush them, if I could find where I put a brush, because they are bad. Okay, so I'm just going to brush them so that they're even, and I haven't had them done for a while, so just ignore that. This just goes to show for all of us working moms, you don't have to have everything in place perfectly like an Instagram star. That's not really feasible for work. No, whatever they did, I think they cut them too short last time. Okay, so now I've brushed those, and now I'm going to use just a regular this is by Pixie, Endless Brow Gel Pen. And I don't know if it says the color on here. Light. It's just light. So I'm just going to fill in my brows now. Okay. So here's my brows. And I filled them in pretty good. Just because you don't want your brows super skinny if you're going to try to look younger. I know back in the 80s and 90s we plucked them pretty skinny, but they don't anymore. So we're just going to leave them kind of fuller so that it makes us look a little younger. So my eyes are getting red from that light. Okay, so that's where we're at now. I've got my brows. And then the next I'm going to do is I'm going to use just a really simple primer for my eyeshadow, and it is Sephora Beauty Amplifier. And this is just a powder to keep my eyelids from getting too dry. I mean, too oily. Like I said, I get pretty oily, even at 43. And it can wear my makeup off, make it cake, it's all kinds of yucky stuff. Okay, so now we've got that on. So now I'm going to focus on the eyeshadow. And for the eyeshadow palette that I chose Rimmel. And it is the Magnifying Eyes Nude Edition. So this is just a plain, see, and anything like this, any color similar to this, is fine. You could even take colors in a different color scheme and still do this look. So what we're going to do first, what I always like to do is start by putting the light spots on. Now I know other people do different areas, but this is how I do it. Just kind of my order. And to make us look younger, we want the this part of our eye to be lighter, the corner of our eyes, and then if you can line the waterline of the lower lid, it will make your eyes appear bigger, and then you'll also look younger. I don't know that I'll make it any more because it'd be too obvious with my lashes, but I'm going to use for this, okay, we'll go with this. This is by NYX, and it's called the Faux Whites, and it's color baby powder. And I like these because you probably can't see it very well, but that's a little bit of purple in it, see? So like a really whitish purple, and it's still going to be mostly white, but that little bit of purple might bring my blue of the eyes out. And then I'm just going to put this in the corner, kind of like you would an eye primer, so that at least of all the eyeshadows that really stay, it'll be this one. And then over here on this side, and then I'll put the waterline one on well, we can do it now. Okay. Okay. And see, it still has, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's got that little bit of a purple tint. Now, when I put the powder over top of the corner of my eyes, it won't look as purpley. So then I'm going to take the light color, this one, and I want to put it in the corner of my eyes and to highlight my brow. And this one's kind of almost like a beigey goldish nude. So it's got a little bit of color to it, like goldy color. Okay. See, there's the corners. And then we'll put it right up here by the brow. Kind of highlight it. There we go. See, that's where we're at so far. And this kind of helps me to know where I'm going with the rest of my eyeshadow. So then I want to do a crease color to be a blending part. So we want it to be just a few shades darker than my own skin's color, just enough to put a little shadow in there. And so I'm just going to use one of my regular brushes. Here we go. This one probably got it somewhere at Ulta, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, all my favorites. And then I'm going to pick this one right here. This one right here to be my crease shade. And then see, I just kind of blend it with a big brush. And if you use a big brush really lightly, then it won't show your mistakes as much. And then just come over on this side. Okay, now what I'm going to do, and I know I go out of order for most people, is I'm now going to put the lid color, the lower lid color. And for this one, I think I'm going to mix a little bit of pink and maybe just the pink. We'll see. If it's too light, then I'll mix it with another color. And I'm going to do this one with my fingers because it's a shimmery color. And it's just easier if I do it this way. Yeah, that's fine. You know, this almost has the appearance of like a jelly color. Even though it's clearly not wet or jelly. Okay, so that's where I'm at now. And then that gives me an idea of where I want to go. So now I'm going to do the eyeliner. And you'll see why when I do it, why I'm doing it this way. Because then I'll know where to shadow my eyes. But I'm going to go ahead and put the eyeliner on. And the eyeliner I'm going to use is another NYX color. And it is their deep blue retractable eyeliner. The blue will help bring out the blue in my eyes. Now, you could use a dark green, a fun color green if you have green eyes. If you have brown eyes, pretty much any color. Purple would even be nice. Blue, green, bronze. Or you can go with just black. Because the way we're going to do it, we're going to add some shadow so it doesn't really matter what color you use. We can darken it up. So now I'm just going to do a basic line on my eyes. And then I'll explain more from there. Okay, so now the eyeliner's on. And now I'm going to darken up in here a little bit. So now I'm going to take a smaller brush, smaller than the one that I just had. I still want another round one though. Okay, so here's my next one again. Oh, this is actually Wet n Wild, so this one actually has a name. Looks like it was probably special edition one. So now I'm going to take a darker color. And I'm going to use this brown right here. And I'm going to put that just in the corners to darken it up. Okay, now I'm going to take a really skinny brush. See, I don't know if you can see how skinny that is. See? Super skinny. See? It's like a flat brush. So I'm going to take it because I love a winged eyeliner. But not everybody can be doing liquid eyeliner or wing liners after 40 because it will enhance your crow's feet, your wrinkles on your eyes. Yes, I have them. I just don't care if they're accentuated. But that's not something I'm going to suggest for everyone else. So instead, what we're going to do is I did regular eyeliner, and then I'm just going to take a shadow to kind of sweep and make a really light wing. And that one most people can pull off. And so then we still have a nice trendy look, but we don't have to tone it down completely. So this will be the next one. And this will also darken the end of the eyeliner. So, again, give you a little bit more definition. So, see, we'll just almost... See? Now, you guys don't have to make your wing as dramatic either. I just happen to like a really dramatic wing. But this, if you do it this way, then it's a lot easier if you mess up just to fix it. And it's not as bold to draw attention to your wrinkles. And then now the other eye. Okay. See, pretty dramatic wing liners, but that's how I like it. So now, believe it or not, our eyeshadow is pretty much done. I'm just going to blend it out so that it all goes together. And for that, I just use a big old brush like this. And then I just blend it. You know, so that nothing is too crazy because we'll get stared at. Me and over 40. I don't care, but you guys might. Okay. See? All done. Now, we will work on our blush. Now, if you're over 40, it helps to have a peach, pinky kind of blush. It just makes you look a little bit younger. So for today's blush, I chose Wet n Wild. And this is part of the Color-a-Con collection. And I have Pearlescent Pink. Looks to me more like a peach, but I guess if they say pink, okay. And then I'm going to put this on. Now, I use this kind of brush. And I kind of use mine as a contour. I read that watched it in another makeup video once. And I had already been doing that. And then I don't have to contour out my cheeks. And if I put them on my cheeks, I don't know, I look ridiculous. I look like Mimi from the Drew Carey show. And see, this one goes on really light. And you can just add more to get more color, see? Now, it looks a lot darker in person than it is on this camera. Okay. now we have our blush. And I think I'll do the lashes last so that you can see what it looks like with the whole picture. So now we have this. So now I'm gonna do my highlighter. Now again, this may be one some people may want to skip the step of the highlighter because it can also make your pores look large, draw attention to them, therefore aging you again. But I love me some highlighter. I can't always wear it because of the weather outside or whatever, but we are going to totally do it today. So I'm going to use another brush that I got at Ulta. This one has a 301 on it, whatever it is, probably a unicorn special. And then I'm going to put the highlighter and I'm going to bring it down over top of my blush. And it's probably going to be a lot more now than what I'll leave it, because again, I'm too old to be having, you know, super bright highlighter. And then we'll bring some down our nose. And in later videos, I'll show you how to contour your nose and everything. But this was just a basic mature skin makeup video. So I'm not going to get into everything and confuse everybody. And then I also highlight my lips, because it will draw attention to your lipstick. Okay. Now all that's on. Now, I know some of you are thinking that is way too much. Absolutely it is. So we're going to take our handy dandy powder and I'm going to blend a lot of it out so that it's not so much. And my blush won't be as dark. See? Now, if you want to slim your face down, this is the one little bit of contouring I will show. And kind of hide your jowls, you would just take a bronzer or a darker powder, however you want to do it. I'm going to use a bronzer, although this one I wouldn't recommend because it's sparkly. But on the camera you probably won't see it. But it is bronzer, okay, that never mind, it's French. But it's bronzer, and this is by Wet n Wild again. And it is Palm Beach Ready. So what I'm going to do is see, if you just come down here and you do some contouring, it will make your face look thinner, slimmer, and take away some of that gel that's hanging. I would recommend, if you're as fair-skinned as me, is that you actually use maybe one that isn't so warm, because this isn't really the best for me, but it'll give you the idea. See? A little bit skinnier, especially if I was looking down at you. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the eyelashes. Now, I use Latisse, so my eyelashes are reasonably long. Not everybody's will be this long, especially over 40. But what I would recommend is using Latisse if you can get a prescription. Or you could also moisturize your lashes at night, just like you would your skin with like vitamin E and mineral oil. You just put that on every night, because a lot of times our lashes don't grow because they're actually dry. So you just moisturize it and it will be better. Okay. So I'm going to curl them, and I don't know, some cheap lash curler here again. It had sparkles, so I had to have it. And I do like it, does work well. And I have to curl my lashes, they're straight as a board. You wouldn't even see them if I didn't curl them. Now, for this look, if you do not have long lashes and you want to have the look of long lashes, because that will also bring your eyes out and make you look a little younger, you could use false lashes for this look. I won't, but you could. And then for the mascara, I'm going to use Voluptuous Lash Paradise. It is my absolute, probably my favorite of all mascaras, because I could take it anywhere it's cheap. And now I'm going to put it on. Okay, see, mine are pretty long from the Latisse, so that helps a lot with me looking younger. I wouldn't say I look young. Younger. And this happens a lot when my mascara gets on my eyeballs. Okay, so I'm gonna put some more powder over there. Okay, so now we have our eyes done. See? Now I'm gonna put on the last touch, which would be the lip gloss. And this is a Milani. It is a more matte metallic lip cream. And we'll put this on because I think it matches my shirt the best that I can. Okay. See, it kind of matches. Now it's more of like a long-lasting lipstick. It can be pretty drying on your lips. If that's the case, then I would suggest putting a lip gloss over it. I did have one. I don't know where it went to. Nope. And that way you can have a little bit of shimmer and moisturize. But I'm just going to leave mine like this for now because I don't even know where it's at. Okay. Now, I'm going to do something with my hair. And then I'll come back to show you the completed look with the hair. Okay, I decided to just put it up in a messy bun, like how most of us would probably wear our hair if we really were going out. See, just kind of messy. And then I put a headband in there just to give it a little bit of extra accessory and to make us look a little bit younger. Because a ponytail is the best way to an instant facelift. And then I will take a picture and post it next. You guys have a nice evening. If you have any questions or concerns, leave me a comment and try to keep it nice. You guys have a nice day. Bye.